With many men away at war, large numbers of women woke up to radically new opportunities. By 1917, 1 million women were doing what had been men's jobs in munitions factories. Daisy Collingwood was one of them.
I felt when I was working on munitions, I really thought, well, I haven't got any brothers to go and fight, I'm doing the next best thing, and I was quite pleased to be able to do it.
12-hour shifts were common, day and night.
I had never stayed up all night in my life, and I started on night work. I never thought I'd get through that shift. But I did. Like everything else, it's surprising what you can do when you've got to.
Children were also sent out to work to help pay for food. During the war, thousands of them swapped the classroom for the factory floor. Dennis Gilfeather began in the Dundee jute mills when he was 9 years old.
We're starting at 6 in the morning until 6 at night. You had 2 breaks through the day, 9 to 10 and 1 to 2. And it was 5.5 days. You worked 54 hours a week and you got £1 and a penny. But that was gold in these days. I was a very, very proud boy when I got my pay and took it home to my mum. I knew it should make her happy, and it certainly made me very happy. And I felt I was 6 feet tall instead of 5 feet 6.
Children who remained in school were also expected to do their bit. Ruth Armstrong's teacher encouraged her pupils to write letters to the front line and knit for the troops.
We made scarves and balaclavas and socks and gloves. I'd done scarves because I wasn't much of a hand at knitting. And then she wanted us to write to the soldiers out in the front, you know, and to cheer them up. And I got an answer from one of them. And he told me, he said how very happy he was to get my letter. And he hadn't had a letter from anyone for 6 weeks. And he had this letter from me and how it cheered him up.
Letters from home raised soldiers' morale.